We're going to try this again. Since it didn't want to work the first time. Wait for some people to get on here. As YouTube is obviously messing up. I was on for several minutes before not a single person. There we go. More people coming on here now. I went live for like 3 or 4 minutes before. Not one person popped on. I knew something was up. So I restarted it. I'm gonna take some trash out of my car. This isn't gonna be a crazy long live stream, but it's a live stream. Since I haven't done one in a little bit. It's been a couple of weeks, and I also need a reason to get out of the house because for the past 48 hours, I have been sick as a dog. So we are here, we are live. Let me plug in the phone. There we go. We will, go grab a bite to eat. Because I haven't eaten anything all freaking day. But it is... Oh no, they want me to go to Fogo de Chao this weekend? What? No, I don't want to go to Fogo de Chao. Anyway, sorry, buddy's texting me mine, asking me to go to a steakhouse. I'm like, I don't want to go. No, fancy fancy steakhouse. Yeah, alright. Get on the road here. We're going to drive out to Bridgeville. We're going to go to, honestly, a fast food place that should honestly sponsor me by now. Raising Cane's. I was talking with Andrew earlier. Apparently he has no cell service where he's at. And Jason had a call. You're going to be facing me for a minute, just because of obviously privacy on where I live. But I've been sick the last 48 hours, I should say. I felt like garbage. I feel weak still. But hopefully me getting out and about is actually like kind of hype me up a little bit. Give me some energy. Because on Tuesday, I had, which I don't think Jack's on here. Jack let me tag along. He arranged a tour for the U.S. Steel Tower in Pittsburgh. And he asked if I wanted to tag along. And I was like, absolutely. So I went on that tour. But right after that tour, I felt kind of like drowsy and like, it's not me. I don't know if Jack knows, like the end, like before I dropped back off at his hotel, like 2 o'clock, we had to go to his flight. I was very like quiet. I was very like trying to focus on like, yeah. I think I'm still a little bit off. When I get sick, I'm just like, I'm off. And people always notice that. I feel like my face is swollen, but I feel like me getting out for at least an hour, you kind of help me a little bit. I'm going back to work tomorrow. But I felt like me getting up and around might just help a little bit. Let me make sure all chat's on. I don't think I made sure that was on. There we go. What are you doing there, guy? There you go. I'm not going to work right now. We're going to go to Raising Cane's right now. Because I am hungry. I'm not allowed to get sick. No. I can't afford to be sick. But yep, we are now driving. I don't know if you can tell, but just my nose is all stuffy. Sorry, you guys had to see that. But yeah, we're gonna be on here for about an hour. Maybe we'll ride an elevator if we pass one. Where we're going, there's not really an elevator. Yeah, sick. But we're up and alive. But I have y'all to keep me company. Speaking of Jason, I have one trip planned out for June, but it's not an elevator trip. I'm going back to Chicago, but it's not an elevator trip. I'm going to a music festival. But I need to coordinate with Jason. I've been bringing it up to him for a little bit. He's just crazy busy, especially with his job and everything. But I want to go back out to St. Louis for a weekend. St. Louis was cool. They had good food out there. Hi, Jay. I just saw Jay a couple weeks ago. Miss Jay. Sorry if I don't see all the chat as I am driving. I gotta focus on the road. But every time something does pop up, I do try to look at it. Oh no. There's a cop behind me, and it definitely didn't yield at that no turn on, or that turn on red. Hopefully I don't get pulled over on a live stream. It'd be kind of funny if I do. There's a song playing. I don't know what song it is, but it's got a nice beat. I didn't ride any elevators today. I was in bed. Actually, that's a lie. I went to Sheets earlier. But I went to go pick up some Tylenol and stuff. But that was really it. And I grabbed a bag of Doritos, but I didn't even eat them. I guess I can turn the camera now. I'm in all city area, not city area, but more open areas. Try not to dox where I live. Let me readjust this. There we go. You can see most of the road. You can see my dash too. Jared is sick. Jared had to go to MedExpress yesterday. He tested negative for all the fun COVID tests, but they did say I was running a temperature, and basically just to live off Tylenol and Mucinex. This is the temporary car. This is not the new car. I'm still waiting on that check. This car is just to get me to point A to point B because it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. and Ubers were getting expensive. Yes, we are getting on the highway. Throw on cruise control. My windshield's kind of dirty. But yeah. We're gonna go down to Bridgeville, get some food. Bridgeville's 8 miles from here. But yeah, tomorrow goes live of the U.S. Steel Tower tour, which is really cool. I got that up a lot quicker than the Sears Tower tour. I'm still working on the Sears Tower tour. I had to keep in mind I couldn't get the Otis mechanics on film, and I kind of like wasn't paying attention to that when I was in there. I was kind of like, the inside of me was foaming. It was just taking pictures and videos. So I gotta find a way to like edit out all their faces. I can't see who joined. Something about East Central Ohio. Hello. Correct. Late May. Pittsburgh. Yes. Pittsburgh. And people are going really slow. Why are we going really slow? In fact, I had to drop from 71 to 50 almost, 55. It's criminal. On the highway. It's this white car in front of us. Yeah, get out of the way, white car. I'm gonna just do some maneuvering crap. Drive too slow and I had to go around him. The phone's bouncing around. I can't even read the chat. New person, elevators delivered. Oh, cool. For a little drive. All those trucks, Jesus. Are they all pulled over? Is that for the weigh station? No, they're all pulled over. They're all sleeping. ever so faintly out in the distance, you can see downtown. Now these people up coming have to be nice and let me in because I have to merge over. There we go. A little 8-mile drive over to Bridgeville. I'm glad that light turned green. Normally it takes forever. Someone's honking. I don't know what they're honking about. Oh, the line's really long. The line is really long. I don't want to go inside. We'll wait outside. It should go quick. We're gonna get some chicken tenders. Bada bada boo, ba ba. Gotta wait in this long line. Yes! Long lines, great. Now y'all can either talk in the chat. Oh, how's my trip to DC? My trip to DC was very good. That was several months ago. That's fine. We're waiting for some chicken tenders. Chicken tendies. To Bel Air? Not at the moment. And Bel Air also isn't too crazy far for me. I used to have to come to Bel Air for work. And I used to have to go down to Bel Air for work. And every time I would stop in Bel Air, I'd stop to ride those Hots in that one tall building. Ah. I need anything that will make me feel better. That is what I need. If that's lemonade, or that's tea, or if that's Raising Cane's. Yeah, but if I'm gonna get a tea, like tea will help me probably feel better a little bit. But I would need to be hot tea. That's not like the cool iced sweet teas. I might just get a large spur of Sprite. Yeah, get a Sprite. Got a US button in my cup holder. It's my car fidget. There we go, we're moving up here.
Hey, what's your chicken today?
Hi, yes, can I do a box combo, please? Can I substitute the coleslaw for extra toast?
Of course.
And then can I do one extra cane sauce and a Sprite with no ice?
Of course.
And that's it.
Alright, did you want ketchup?
No, thank you.
Can I get a name on the order?
Jared, Jared.
Okay, so I have a box combo with no coleslaw, extra toast, and a Sprite with no ice, and an extra cane sauce.
Yes.
Perfect. That'll be $13.57 at the first minute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I didn't read what someone said. St. Clair Library got early series ones. And the chime is the Old Marquee in Atlanta. Ooh. I think it was this one. Ah.
Hi, your name?
Jared.
Okay, Jared. Box combo, no coleslaw, extra toast, Sprite, no ice, and just one cane sauce.
Yes.
Okay, 13.57 is your total.
Can I get an emoji to the hole?
1 second.
Take your time.
Sorry about that, Jared.
There's actually have one of these.
Got it. 1 second.
Hopefully.
Okay, here's your card back, but we need 42 cents.
That's fine. You put on this one.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Here's all your receipts.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Alrighty. We have secured our chicken. The chicken is secured. Now we're gonna pull in this parking lot and eat chicken. Yes, I am hungry, as I haven't really eaten anything all day. This Sprite's a little flat. That's okay. Helps my stomach anyway. Gotta look at some beautiful chicken. Chicken. Love me some chicken. But yes. Mission accomplished. Yes, I have the golden chicken tenders. Always start out with bread. Oh, I've known they were going to Hawaii for a year now. Andrew at one point asked me, "Do you want to come with us, Jared?" And I said, "Why would I go on a vacation with you guys? Don't around. I don't mind. But I wouldn't want to intrude on them. Jason and them's different." But I think that was before, like, Jason, like, agreed to go or something. I don't know. It was like a year ago he asked me. I do want to go to Hawaii at some point. I love me some chains. Especially because I get it for free. But not for much longer. My free Canes card is almost expired. So after that, I'll have to start paying for Raising Canes again. It's also really hot. My phone's been blowing up on Facebook about my U.S. Steel Tower tour. I posted some photos in a mechanics page because I was like, it's kind of cool. And I had a lot of mixed feelings of mechanics saying, "Why is this kid in a motor room?" And that's really cool. Chicken's really hot. Well, PBG Paints Arena, that's manageable. You just got to buy a ticket in there. U.S. Steel Tower. That's you gotta get a special invitation for that. But yes, this cane is very good. March 15th. Oh, I know all the stories about Andrew. Someone should ask him on his next live stream on how he panhandled in the New York City subway station. That story had me laughing so hard I almost peed my pants. You know, I could go for a nap right now, honestly. That's what I've been doing all day, but that's what happens when you're sick. You just kind of want to sleep. And I can only do so much of that. That's why I was like, I gotta get up and go do something at least. I said, at least me being on a live stream, I can occupy myself. I still have some Maryland, Virginia videos to post. I still have some Roanoke stuff to post too. Roanoke. I think I have a Lynchburg or two. Those videos are telling you how far back I got. Mom needs to sleep too, that's right. Well, I have no plans for College Park. I still have content from College Park to upload. I was only in College Park for a couple of hours. The only reason why I went to College Park is because I wanted to go to that one-off Chick-fil-A restaurant that goes like, I forget what it's called offhand, but they had burgers like that one weird, like River Blue or something like that. It was right off the campus. It was the only reason why I went to College Park. And then I parked in the parking garage on campus, and I went to like the 3 or 4 main buildings, like right there. I like burned my tongue. Oh, did they give me 5 chicken tenders? Heck yeah. I got an extra one for free. I'm honestly already full now. I don't know if I can eat the extra one or the rest of these fries. Being sick sucks. I'm feeling it. Not like in a bad way or anything, but like I'm just like drainy and drowsy. Bonus for breakfast. Doesn't help that I like burned something on my tongue. And I'm feeling it. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Whew, I'm almost full. Oh, hi, Alex. Yeah. We're gonna save the rest of this canes for later. Ugh. I'm gonna go home and then take a nap. And I'll probably make this live stream roughly about an hour. What type of US buttons in my car? Well, it's just a little circle one. It's like a car fidget, as I call it. Whoa. Well, my new apartment, I have a roommate there. I can show it in another live stream, but tonight wouldn't be the best night for me to start showing around. Just because he's home. But definitely another night if you guys want to see it. It's very bland. I'm going to say I'm actually in a different building than my old one. It's an updated unit, so it looks newer. It's much nicer. I guess I can flip the camera back. There we go. Oh, do I want to take Miller's? Nah, we'll take the highway. I'll lose you if I take Miller's. No, I'm in the same apartment in Cannonsburg. What's the worst hotel I stayed in? The fuck, or I almost cussed. I forgot myself. The, Quality Inn in, Hampton Township. This is probably the worst hotel I've ever physically stayed at. I was with Andrew, and I felt like I was gonna get bed bugs in that hotel. Oh, it probably had a lot of dirty little secrets. Where did I stay at? And that was really crappy in Cleveland. I stayed at the Embassy Suites, Beechwood. That was disgusting. I really should have fought more for my money back on that. The Luxor wasn't really bad. I didn't see anything wrong with the Luxor, other than sometimes you have to wait for an elevator pretty long. The Luxor wasn't too bad. Now, if I had to go on the best hotel I ever stayed in, either I'd say the Trump Tower in Chicago. That was a really nice hotel. Or I stayed at a resort in Myrtle Beach, Hilton Enclave. It was a Hilton property. And that was like really like exclusive property. But they treated me like royalty there. Like even for like a higher end, but not like top tier Hilton property. Like they gave me upgrade. They were really nice to me. They helped me with reservations. They were really nice there. I give them that. They were very clean, very easy access to everything. I'm trying to think of another good hotel I stayed at. London House in Chicago wasn't bad either. I stayed at London House several times. Can't really read the full chat while I'm driving, so I do apologize. A lot of chats come in right now, but a lot of long chats, so I can't really like focus and read them. Where are we going? Home. Home so I can crawl into bed. interstate is really bumpy. Hi, Craig. This is 79 or 70, maybe. Wait, I don't even know. This is either 70 or 79. I always forget. You'd think I remember after living in this town for 20 plus years. Oh, well, thank you for the super chat. Have to honk the horn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah's on 70. Yeah, I live in Canonsburg. It's off 70. Thank you, thank you. Cook County Elevators. A little bit goes a long way for this channel, as I don't really put a lot of money in this channel. I try to, but it always comes out negative in my pockets. Eventually I'll be back in Chicago. I will be there in June, but I'm not doing elevators. I'm there for a music festival in the middle of June. I'll be there with a bunch of friends and jamming the music in a mosh pit at SeatGeek Stadium. Almost home. I'm gonna flip the camera so no random elevator enthusiast just shows up at my house. They're already finding my phone numbers. Now I can actually read some of these chats. What is the oldest Dover impulse I ever rode? I don't know. Probably like 88. 1988, I would say. But they're about to be like 30 years old, I'd say. 1988. That's 30. That's well over 30 years old, yeah. Almost 40. Dang. Imagine a 40-year-old Dover impulse. It's kind of crazy. Imagine when it becomes a 50-year-old Dover impulse. That's crazy. $50-year-old Dover impulse. Have I talked to Grandma Otis? No. Am I able to talk to Grandma Otis? I kind of wanted to say some things. I think it'd be really funny. Just have her sing the Diesel Doozy song. Get funny. We can make her say chicken jockey. I went to see the Minecraft movie with a couple friends the other day, as we had nothing else better to do on a Tuesday, and that was the cringiest movie I've ever seen in a long time. Don't get me wrong, Jack Black, great guy. He's in some pretty good movies, but that was cringy. I was kind of hoping too when they said chicken jockey, like the whole movie theater would go crazy, but no one threw any popcorn. I was like, dang it, am I gonna be the one to have to do it? What about the Diesel DC song on F-Bomb? You know, I keep getting emails from Timo. I've seen one Gen 2 with Series 1. I saw one, I think it was in Indianapolis. I know I've ridden one, but I can't remember if it was in Indianapolis or if I was in Chicago. But I know it was on that trip. It was in a parking garage. I've seen some really old Gen 2s with like Series 2 and Series 5. I've definitely ridden one at Myrtle Beach too, now that I think about it. I've probably ridden one there too. Something flew in my eye. It's like getting in them's not hard. You just gotta act like you own the place. Oh wait, was there another $5 given? Oh, well thank you. Thank you. Y'all just paid for my gas to go get some canes. I love y'all. Thank you. Rocks on, Mom. Having to honk my horn. I can't do it too much because I'm in the neighborhood now. I almost missed that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone said the other day I have like a Civic horn. Or not a Civic horn, a Prius horn. There's a car coming, so I can't be continuing the honk. We are now making the turn into my apartment complex. There's a deer. No. Get out of the road. Thank you, dear, for not running in front of my car. Oh, deer is right. I don't want to hit another deer. Actually, no, that deer hit me. I've never hit a deer, but a deer hit me. And I'll tell you why. I was driving up Beck's Run Road over in Pittsburgh, in like Southside area. Southside Munhall. It was about 1 a.m. I was driving a friend home. It's actually two friends home. And out of nowhere, this giant deer, I see it on the side of the road. Well, I told this deer from the inside of the car, I said, don't run out. And I flashed my high beams at it. I gave it a honk. I was like, don't jump out. I don't want to hit you. So then I start cruising real slowly next to this deer. Me not wanting to hit it, because I can't afford to hit a deer. And what does this deer do? It's like eye to eye with my window. And it just says, all right, I'm gonna run. And then it just ran inside of my car. And it went boom. And all that I heard was boom, bomb. And it hit the ground. And I go, this deer is dumb. I said, I'd rather have the deer, like, jump in front of me and hit the side of my car. Because I almost wasn't able to open my side door. But thankfully, the deer just ran off. And then, like, a month later, the car died. So I didn't have to worry about it no more. Huh. But alright, guys. I'm going to end this live stream as I have to go inside and get ready for bed. But I appreciate everyone who super chatted. I appreciate everyone who came on here tonight. Spent some time. But we will talk later. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your night. And don't get sick like I did. I will talk to y'all later.